Ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup never fails, and of course, the 22nd edition of this FIFA World Cup has not failed so far on grass. It's been an incredible display of artistry from all of these superstar footballers that we've known over the years, and even the uprising stars like Yamal still proving that football would never die because it's in the hands of exquisite footballers who are holding the torch and some are passing down the baton, like the Lionel Messi's to the Yamals. And I think football is in a safe place. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Foodie Fantasy, the home of football. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come here for all of your football needs, the exceptional people that break down the sport into its digestible form. Today, we are going to review the quarterfinals and preview the semis, and I'm telling you, there were excellent games through the quarterfinals. We'll start with France. Two-time champions France played Morocco, and of course, the strikes from Kylian Mbappe in the 60th minute and Ousmane Dembele in the 66th minute were enough to see France through to the semis. This was pretty much a road one win for the French team. They're so strong in this tournament, and there was a very slim chance the Moroccans would get victory over the French, they've been growing stronger and stronger as the competition goes, and of course they're coming from the back of the experience from the Qatar 2022 World Cup, where they made it all the way to the finals and lost to the Albi Celeste. I think this time the French team are determined to go all the way. They're 2 games away from becoming world champions. Second quarterfinal, Spain, the Spaniards beat Belgium by 2-1. 30th minute strike by Fabian Ruiz, a well-worked goal on the right wing, Yamal, and just passing the Belgians to death and square ball into the 18-yard box for Fabian Ruiz to score the first goal. And similarly for the Belgians, a well-worked display on the right-hand side, floated cross in for Charles de Ketelaere to literally bully Kubasi and plant a header home for the Belgians. And of course, Spain, with their experience, I think Kubasi made up with a huge thunderous strike that was parried by Senna Lamens, parried into the 6-yard box by Senna Lamens for substitute Mikel Merino to rifle home for the Spaniards in the 88th minute. And of course, the Spaniards are now also in the semi-finals, former champions of the FIFA World Cup. Third quarterfinals, England and Norway. This was a tricky one. Norway scored in the 36th minute. Andres Schelderup scored in the 36th minute. I think it was an intended cross, but I mean, if you ask him, he would say he meant it. Called it over the English goalkeeper into the top corner. And Jude Bellingham, who has had a storming World Cup, replied in the 45th minute. He got a pass from Anthony Gordon, but he still had to waltz his way through the 18-yard box, surrounded by Norwegian defenders, but he was able to slide home to score and tie the game in the 45th minute. And of course, in the 93rd minute, a strike from was a strike that was parried. Morgan Rogers shot from 25 yards. It was too hot for the goalkeeper, if you ask me, and he parried it down for Jude Bellingham to score his second goal in the game and push the 3 Lions, again former champions, into the semis. Last quarterfinals, Argentina, the Albiceleste, 3, Switzerland 1. This was a very tactical game up to when Mbolo got a red card in the 72nd minute. But it started out with Leo Messi, excellent, exquisite corner for Alexis McAllister to put a looping header into the goal in the 10th minute. And of course, Julian Alvarez, with an absolute smashing goal, a coiler into the top corner. There is nothing that the goalkeeper would have done about that. So the Albi Celestial led by 2-1. At the time, Dan Doye in the 67th minute scored an excellent goal for the Swedes, a well-worked goal, 1-2, and it was a coiler to the corner under the foot of Martinez, the goalkeeper for Argentina. And of course, the sealer was the 121st strike by Lautaro Martinez. So the Argentines came out victorious 3-1 over Switzerland in extra time. That sets the stage now for the semis, which will be a battle of the heavyweights. At this stage, the semi-finals, top 4 teams in the FIFA ranking, coincidentally, are the final 4 in the 22nd edition of the FIFA World Cup. First semi-final will be between past winners France and Spain, Tuesday, July the 14th, 19 hours GMT at the Dallas Stadium in Arlington. Like France, they've been former champions. They won with Zidane and co. In 1998 when they hosted it, won it again in 2018 with Kylian Mbappe and co. And of course, Spain won it in 2010 with Carlos Puyol and Iniesta and co. So this is finally poised to be an epic encounter in the semis. The other semis would be between England and Argentina. These two teams have had a history in the World Cup. England won it when Bobby Moore lifted the Jules Rimet Trophy at Wembley Stadium when England hosted it in 1966. And Argentina has won it 3 times, in 78 when they hosted it, Captain Passarella, 1986 with the incredible Diego Maradona, and in Qatar 2022 with King Leo, Lionel Messi the Great. So this is finally poised. They've had a controversial game in 1986 in Mexico where Diego Maradona scored the famous Hand of God, and of course also scored what is considered one of the greatest goals in the FIFA World Cup, where he ran through the 3 lions and slaughtered home. And of course they had the Tampa Field France 98 encounter where David Beckham got a red card, having been tripped by Diego Simeone, and as a result his retaliation got him a red card, and that game boiled over. That's when Michael Owen really announced himself to the war, and an exquisite free kick from Veron for the Argentines, and it went all the way to PKs. And I think David Batty was one of those who missed for the 3 Lions. So they have a history in this World Cup, and they have a history in the World Cup, and it's going to be a this would be a heavyweight bout. That's Wednesday, July 15th, 19 hours GMT at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. As it stands, for the goals, Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi both with 8 goals. Mbappe scoring his 20th career World Cup goal. Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham with 6. And those are the remaining highest scorers at this World Cup. For the assist, France's Michael Olise has 5. Kylian Mbappe, Bukayo Saka, and Gordon for England all tied at 3 assists. It will be 2 heavyweight games in the semis, so tune in. We will come back here and review the semis, preview the 3rd place match and the final. I say brace up for a real entertainment. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee you. So that is it for this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget the first responsibility for humans. While you enjoy your football, please care for each other, check on each other, make sure People are still existing peacefully. Do your best. Life is short. Make the best decisions. We will meet you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.